Every day, the world wakes up to you. Millions of people are getting ready for you. For shopping, travel expenses, utility bills, trade, and commerce. If we all have wishes, then what is your financial transaction wish?
I'd like to have a choice.
I'd like convenience.
I'd like to pay for goods and services on the go.
I'd like to pay utility bills on the go. Out of credit and data, buy some mobile top-up, still on my phone. Oops, lights out, I'll buy some ETSA, still on my phone.
I'd like to make payment from my account to another account through my mobile phone.
As a CEO of a company, I would like my staff to receive their salaries through bulk e-payment without the risk of transporting cash.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Kopor does it all.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Kopor. Think of it as
money when you're close to home and when you're away from home for unexpected expenses, and money for those times when cash fails.
If you can dream it, you can become it. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Kopor is all you need.
Hello and welcome to My Concern on Pocket TV. I am Dusuba, Kargbo, your host. Today we have a very important guest from the Rokel Commercial Bank. I would love to introduce her, but I would like for her to do that honor. Hello Ma, can you please introduce yourself and your capacity you've been occupying?
Good afternoon, viewers. I am Kezia Salankole, the head of the Rokel SIM Kopor, the mobile banking unit in Rokel Commercial Bank.
So you're occupying that capacity. How long have you been in that capacity?
I've been there since 2018.
2018?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you have a bit to tell us. So tell us a bit about SIM Kopor.
Okay. The digital banking came into inception in 2017 when we had the new management, the new era in Rokel Commercial Bank. We started with the Rokel SIM Kopor. It was done an SMS-based application in which we faced, little teething issues here and there, and we upgraded it to the Rokel SIM Kopor Plus, which is now a fully digital platform, an internet-based application which we can use to serve our customers. People can use it anywhere they are in the world, not only in Sierra Leone. As long as you have an account with Rokel Commercial Bank and you have been onboarded for the service, wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to do transaction using your Rokel bank account.
I'll be taking a short break, we'll be right back. Welcome back. This is My Concern on Pocket TV. You said you went from Rokel SIM Kopor to Rokel SIM Kopor Plus.
Yeah.
Why the Plus? How did you graduate into the Plus?
Well, over the years, we've been serving our customers with this mobile banking application, but from time to time, we upgrade the product. You know how the digital world is, things keep changing. Right. So to go with the change, we need to upgrade our system. So we've been doing constant upgrading of the platform and the functionalities in the application. So from the SIM Kopor, we had only about 3 functions, which is the balance inquiry. You do your withdrawals and then you view your statements. That was what we have then. Now we have lots of function in the application. For the Rokel SIM Kopor application, you can now do your ETSA purchase, you can do airtime purchase, you can pay from one account to another, from one bank in Sierra Leone, one bank in Sierra Leone to another bank in Sierra Leone. Okay. So all of those services are now embedded in the SIM Kopor application. Also, we've established an agency banking wherein you can use the Rokel SIM Kopor application to access an agent point and be able to withdraw cash from agent. Okay. Alternatively, people can also take cash. As long as you have an account with Rokel Commercial Bank and that account is updated with your mobile number, you can walk to an agent point and be able to do withdrawals from that agent point or any other transaction you want to do. Every day we are improving the service. When it comes to the agency banking, as I'm saying, we have lots of services that have been added now. Now you can even walk to an agent point and be able to request for a checkbook or a debit card. All of those functions are there for our customers. You can do institutional payments, that is paying, maybe you want to pay fees for your kids. You can easily walk to our agent point and you will be able to do that.
Okay.
There are lots of options in our services for our customers.
Okay, I would love to hold you to that for the agent side. We want to know more about the SIM Kopor.
Okay.
Okay. So in terms of the SIM Kopor, you said it's been existing for since 2018.
Yes.
Right. So, and you mentioned the part about you could access it anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Does that mean that the SIM Kopor is international?
What it means is that it can be used wherever you are. It's an internet based. So as long as you have the application and it has been linked to your bank account, wherever in the world you are, as long as you have internet facility, you'll be able to use it. Anywhere in Sierra Leone and anywhere in the world. Okay. Even here at the ends of the earth. As long as you have internet facility, you'll be able to access your local bank account and you'll be able to do as little as doing an EDSA purchase for your house in Freetown or anywhere in Sierra Leone.
Okay. Well, make sure you're not at the end of the earth. But that's very good. First of all, I would like to commend your institution. Rokel has been doing great. You guys are improving, of course, and your social duty is really up there. And of course, I would love to commend also your head, Dr. Gilpin. He's been very, very, very contributing to certain factors and sectors in this country.
Exactly.
And also, now, for me to, he's been very, very, very contributing to certain factors and sectors in this country.
Exactly.
And also, now, for me to, you said before it was SMS based.
Yeah.
So I would like to establish this difference between the Plus and the SIM Kopor before. So that means now for the Plus, you guys have an internet base.
Yes.
So it's not a standalone again, just SMS. You could, as long as you have internet, you could access it.
Yes.
So I just wanted to establish that. So for me to access SIM Kopor, what are the procedures?
For you to access our product, first of all, you need to have an account with Rokel Commercial Bank, because the SIM Kopor application is an application offered by Rokel Bank for Rokel Bank customers. So if you have an account with Rokel, all you need is a smartphone. As long as you have a smartphone, you can walk to any of our branches and be able to link your account with your mobile phone. When it is linked, then you can be able to do transaction. What we've done is to create another channel for people to be able to access their accounts. You know, now the way the digital world is going, it is not all about the brick and mortar banking. So you have to access a bank for you to be able to do a banking transaction. All you need now is a mobile phone, which we refer to the Me device, because you know it is just so personal and it's always with people. So if you have your mobile phone, you link your account with your mobile phone, you'll be able to do whatever service you want to do, as long as it has to do with your finance in the bank.
Okay. Well, I would love to ask you another question, very important one. In terms of, I could have an account with Commercial Bank, but for the local people, we'll be thinking that for me to access that kind of service or product that you guys have, I should have actually a certain amount of money in my account. So what are the limits for someone to access, whether I'm banking with you, to access that kind of service? Because some people might be thinking like, excuse me, my career, I not get reach up to 1 million, so we'll get 50,000, 100,000, we'll not get a user account in. So what are the limits? Is it open to everyone?
The application is open. It is just a means, a channel through which Rokel Bank customers can access their account. So it doesn't matter the amount in your account, as long as you have an account with Rokel. And the beauty about it is it's not only for savings customers. Current account holders can use it, and also the foreign account holders. They can access, they can make use of the SIM Kopor product.
Well, since you mentioned the digital era, and you guys are really growing in that industry, I would love to know, because we're looking, if the entire industry, the banking industry, is driving towards financial inclusion. And the financial inclusion journey, there's a sector of people, let's say that people who cannot access certain product you guys have there because of the understanding, standard of living, educational standard. There are certain factors. For example, what I meant to say is like I could be a woman down in the Kailan district, very poor, but I don't have I have a bank account with you guys. but how simplified is it for people like that to use it?
Well, the application is user-friendly. You know that even the common man today can use the WhatsApp. So if you can use WhatsApp, you can use our application. It is quite simple. You go to the application, it is friendly, you go through some interactive session, and then you get to your account. You are able to use your account to do whatever you want to do.
Well, I would love to. I was emphasizing on that because people, like you said, people can use WhatsApp, but certain people still struggle with using WhatsApp. Just maybe they don't really know how to use smartphone yet. So is there any kind of service you guys provide, like for example, a customer service that aid people down there in terms of using that? Is there, in terms of your agent-wise, are there people that help people through all this journey?
Yes, our agents do help, because before ever we enroll them as agents, we take them through the process. We teach them how to assist customers, so they are able to provide that basic training to the customers to be able to use their mobile banking application to process transaction.
Okay, so if someone wants to access the SIM Kopor, you can access an agent who will help you through that. That's what you're saying?
Yes, you can.
I wanted to establish that for the locals out there. And now, I want to ask again, in terms of the promotions for this product. I see that Rokel Commercial, you guys do a lot of promotions, the marketing and all that. So I want to know what are the promotions you put in place. Because I might see the promotion, but I might not necessarily know, because I probably don't read. I might not know that this is what you're talking about. So we want you to establish that to the audience, that a certain promotion going out there is for the Rokel SIM Kopor. What are the promotions, whether online, billboards, what are the things you've put in place to ensure people know about?
Well, as you rightly said, we have billboards all over the place, and SIM Kopor, being the flagship product of Rokel Bank, is all over in the billboards, explaining to people about the SIM Kopor product. We do jingles, we do TV adverts, we do publicity, we do awareness raising. We go to communities, we meet with these people. The people you were talking about, I believe, are the people at the bottom of the pyramid.
Exactly.
We do meet them, we have session with them, we sensitize them, we tell them about our product, we tell them what they can do. Because in the Rokel SIM Kopor, we have a function which is the QR code, wherein we can give it to business people. When they have the QR code, when I walk into a shop, or even in the marketplace, I want to do a purchase, I easily scan to pay for my goods. So even the people at the PZ roundabout, they do have our QR codes. You go to them, you use your phone, you scan to pay them. So they know about the service. We do it, it's a constant thing that we do at the SIM Kopor. We always make sure that whatever we roll out, we take it to the public domain, we sensitize people so that they understand exactly what we are doing.
We're going on a short break, but we'll be right back.
Every day, the world wakes up to you. Millions of people are getting ready for you. For shopping, travel expenses, utility bills, trade, and commerce. If we all have wishes, then what is your financial transaction wish?
I'd like to have a choice.
I'd like convenience.
I'd like to pay for goods and services on the go.
I'd like to pay utility bills on the go. Out of credit and data, buy some mobile top-up, still on my phone. Oops, lights out. I'll buy some ETSA, still on my phone.
I'd like to make payment from my account to another account through my mobile phone.
As a CEO of a company, I would like my staff to receive their salaries through bulk e-payment without the risk of transporting cash.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Kopor does it all.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Kopor. Think of it as
Money when you're close to home and when you're away from home for unexpected expenses, and money for those times when cash fails.
If you can dream it, you can become it. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Kopor is all you need.
Welcome back. This is My Concern on Pocket TV. I wanted to ask again. There's a thing going on about agency banking. So can you tell us a bit about agency banking? I would love to know.
Agency banking is all about Rokel Commercial Bank contacting businesses or individuals out to do banking transaction on behalf of the bank. So what we want to do is to serve our customers 24/7, and we cannot do that as a bank if we only operate from 8:30 to 3:30. So we thought it fit to establish the agency banking platform, wherein you can walk to an agent's point any time of the day and be able to do banking transaction. So that is why we've established, we have the kiosk, and also we have agents in other parts of the county, not only in Freetown, but all over Sierra Leone, where customers can go to do their transaction. When you look at the SimCorp application, there is a portion provided where you can click to get to our agent list. And from that list, you will have their contact, and you'll be able to contact our agents within your locality so that you can be able to do your banking transaction. They do work, I will say 365 days in the year, because even on holidays they do operate. Even the Good Friday, our agent points were working. On Easter Monday, they were working. They work on Sunday. They work round the clock.
Okay.
So, you know, we just want to create flexible service for our customers so that they'll be able to get their cash whenever they want it. You know, banking, before now, it's a whole game that you go into a formal place, you go, you meet these people, you do your transaction. But now what we are doing is taking the bank to the people. And, you know, there is this thing about banking before now. People will say, I don't want to go to the bank is for the elite. And if you want to get the people at the bottom of the pyramid, you need to have people that they mingle with to serve them. So that is what we've done.
Okay.
We've contacted those people, and they are the ones serving them in their communities. And they are quite comfortable, and the agents are doing well.
Okay. So that's very, very distinguished. I would love to establish this. Like I said, we have different segments of viewers. We have the ones that have a very high IQ and the ones that are low. So what's the difference between agency banking and regular banking?
Well, with the agency banking, as I said, they are not employees of the bank. They are individuals or businesses that the bank have contracted to do banking transactions. Not all banking transactions, but we have specific transactions. Like you can walk to an agent point, you'll be able to do cash withdrawals, cash deposits. You can request your bank statement, request card, request checkbook. You can be able to request your balance. You'll be able to get your balance at an agent point. So all of the service we've put there, you can be able to buy top-up, airtime, all from your bank account.
Okay.
So all of these services are there at the agent point to help our customers to be able to use their bank account even when it's not banking hours. You know that the banking hours are limited, and by 3:30 the banks are closed.
Yes.
But after banking hours, they can walk to this agent point and they will be able to access their cash. They'll be able to do their transaction. You know, it is not the era where people will say the bank is just for me to keep my cash when I want my money. Let me say my salary is paid, I collect my salary, keep it at home and be spending it from there. What we want is for customers to be able to use their account for transactional purpose.
Right.
So for now, when you know that when I go to an agent point, I can easily buy my top-up direct from my account. I can easily buy airtime credit direct from my account. So you won't be bothered about the fact that I don't have enough cash at home. You know the stress. Sometimes the banks are far away. You will have to move from one place to another to access the bank. So all of that we've solved with the agents.
Yeah, talking of stress, I wanted to ask you again earlier about the internet banking. We want to know a brief about the internet banking scope.
Okay. The internet banking is our online platform that we've created for mostly our business customer, although they are sometimes used by personal individuals, but it's mostly for our business customers. We have the corporate internet banking, which is used by people that have bank accounts that they want to operate. You know, sometimes you have a whole structure in your institution and you'll have people that you want to be engaged in your account work. So for now, people don't even need to send their salary list to the bank to be processed. They can sit in their office and be able to process their salaries. Even when, let me say, the CEO or the main signatory of the account is not in town, there is no need to wait for that person to sign a check before you can do your process salaries. He can be anywhere in the world and be able to process the transaction. All we do is onboard them, and wherever they have their link and their login credentials, they can log in and approve payments.
Okay. So in terms of the agency banking again, I wanted to know how, in terms of access, so how far and wide is it in Sierra Leone specifically? So how many districts or areas have you targeted?
It's in Freetown and in all the districts in Sierra Leone. We have agents everywhere. That is why we have our list on the application and also in our website, so people can just go there and click and be able to see all our agents' points. And we have their contact lines on it. So you can easily call an agent to check and know that this agent is here. I can access your points, just to know more about the agent. So we've made all this possible.
Okay.
We have agents even in areas we do not have a branch. The agency is all, I can refer to them as branch, because whatever you can do in a branch, you can do it at an agent point. People mostly go to the bank to withdraw cash, deposit cash, know their balance, and all of this are in the agency banking. We have over 100 agents, meaning we have over 100 branches.
Interesting.
Throughout Sierra Leone.
That's very nice. I see you guys are thriving towards convenience for your customers.
Exactly.
That's very impressive. Let's go back to the SIM Kopor. So how can a person without a smartphone access it? Because we're trying to make sure that we target all angles of the spectrum. So how a person without a smartphone can access the SIM Kopor?
Well, for now, the SIM Kopor, the application we have is internet-based, meaning you have to have internet and maybe you need to have a smartphone to operate the SIM Kopor application for now. But we are working towards having a package for people without smartphone to be able to have the SIM Kopor. We are coming with a version.
Yeah.
As I said when we started, we are always trying to see how best we can serve our customers more.
Yeah.
And we are thinking about them, the people that cannot afford a smartphone.
Yeah.
So very soon we'll launch a product for them that they can be able to access their bank account. Alternatively, the agent point. Even though you don't have a smartphone, you can still walk to an agent point and be able to do transaction.
Okay, so I wanted to say you guys might want to think going back to the, SIM Kopor before the plus, because you already had that, the SMS and whatever. So I think you guys would want to consider going back to that, so you could ensure that everyone is included. And now, my very last question, the Rokel SIM Kopor Plus, I'm trying to ask you now, how is it my concern? Your concern, his concern, and our concern. How is it our concern to be part of the system?
Well, it should be, because in a country like Sierra Leone, wherein the transportation, traffic, and all of those issues are there, you want to access a bank account, you want to do your transaction that fast. You need to have a means wherein you can do all of your transactions without bothering to go to a bank, or maybe limiting yourself, say, I need to go to the bank before 3:30, so you have to, do some rescheduling of some of your appointments or something just for you to be able to go to the bank. So it is all of us, it is our concern, because we all need to have an account with Rokel Commercial Bank, have the Rokel SIM Kopor, and be able to do all our transactions. We have a very unique function on the Rokel SIM Kopor, which is the e-Kopor, wherein you can send money to people's mobile number. So you see, even with that, it makes it so flexible. So now you can sit here, maybe your child is in college or wherever, that person does not have an account with Rokel, but they can still benefit from the service. You can easily send the allowance using that service. They receive the code in the form of an SMS, and they walk to any of our agent points or branch to cash that out. So we've created all the alternatives. You see, as a bank, we know that we're a financial institution, and for us to provide quality service to our customers, we need to provide channels for them to be able to get convenient services.
Okay.
So that is why the SIM Kopor is needed by everyone, by you, by me, by all of us here, so that we'll be able to process our transaction easy and simple, any time of the day.
Okay, so this is my last question for you today. I wanted to let you go, but I have to say this, right? We're talking about finance, we're talking about money. So that's some kind of a difficult in trust.
Yeah.
So how safe and secure it is? Let me talk about, for example, I was talking earlier about the business people. They're a bit naive in terms of their finances, because they thought it could be in this, what we call it, microcredit. They're not very mature in terms of spending, investing, and paying debt and all of that. How is it secure for them to trust you, or to trust the process of SIM Kopor? Let's say I want to access it, I buy something, I didn't have the message. I'm still struggling, I never received a message that I bought yesterday. So how safe it is, and how efficient is it?
Well, from the customer's point of view, whenever they want to do a transaction, they have their PIN. This PIN is created when they are onboarding for the service. So when you have that PIN, whenever you want to process a transaction, you use your PIN code to do your transaction. And when we are doing a transaction, we use the private key in terms of coding. So it is end-to-end secured. Even if it is maybe accessed in the middle point, it is not readable by whoever might have accessed it to be able to process, say, this is the information that is going. It can only be read by the intended machine. So in the middle, you cannot decode whatever information is being sent. So that is one thing. And when it comes to the businesses, all of our transactions, our electronic transactions, are real time. So there is no worry about, say, they pay me with the same couple, I'm not sure whether my money is in my account, because that is the fear of some people. Sent back, say, refer to dollar, something like that, insufficient fund. But when it comes to this particular service, it's real time. If you've been paid and you receive an SMS alert from Rokel Commercial Bank, because the message comes with it, RC Bank, as long as it is from RC Bank, it's authentic.
Okay.
So when you receive that message, know that that money has been credited into your account. For the e-Kopor, as long as you receive the code from RC Bank, it is safe.
Right.
The code is secure. You can go and cash it out at any of our points.
Thank you very much. Well, you can access the Rokel SIM Kopor from the agent. The application is on App Store and Play Store.
Yes.
And of course, you can go on the website. And of course, is there any number you would like the customers to call?
Yes, we have our toll-free lines. We have the 078-222-501, and then we have the 077-222-501. These are toll-free lines. You can call on them to get more information about our products and services.
That's all for today. Stick with Rokel Commercial Bank.